when the next greetings first, hope this finds you well. When the next presidential election comes around in the United States, will liberals and Democrats and the vote blue no matter who crowd, will they be saying that Biden or whoever, they prop up in his place because he's not really, with it cognitively, mentally, right? No fault of his own, just, getting towards the end of his lifespan. But whoever they prop up there, will they be saying that, voting for the Democrats, voting for Biden at all is the lesser of two evils after the Biden administration greenlit, has been fully supporting, the apartheid state of Israel's continued ethnic cleansing and genocidal campaign towards the Palestinians, particularly obviously in Gaza, which over 5,000 people have been murdered, 2,000 of them children, hospitals bombed, convoys who were going to the south, as Israel told them to do, bombed, ambulances bombed, residential buildings bombed, destroyed, cut off water, food, electricity, fuel, internet, all of these war crimes. So, is the new campaign slogan going to be, genocided with Biden? But I don't know how you can spin that as being the lesser of two evils when this is by far and away more evil and gruesome than anything that happened under Trump. Actually, that's not to downplay how horrible his presidency was in a lot of ways, because it was, but he wasn't complicit in genocide and supporting ethnic cleansing, at least that I'm aware of. If that happened, let me know down below. I feel like getting outside, moving around is one of the few things that lets me decompress from this living in the belly of the beast here in the United States. But I'm able to do this, get outside and move around in nature, while Palestinians in Gaza, they're safe nowhere. They're trapped in what was a concentration camp and has now become an extermination camp, right? The apartheid state was already monitoring, counting how many calories the people in Gaza could get. And now they've cut that off completely. So it went from being a concentration camp to an extermination camp. And caterpillar. Have a good day, friend. They're not safe anywhere. They're not safe in churches, hospitals, apartment buildings, border crossings. Nowhere's safe. So they don't even have, it's just complete hell for them. And oh man, so don't ever, anybody starts lecturing you about having to, whoa, what was that? I think I just saw like a fox or a bobcat hop into the bushes. That's pretty cool. So if anybody starts lecturing you at some point about, well, you have to vote Democrat because they're lesser to evils, tell them to fuck right off. That voter shaming shit. Shouldn't have worked in the first place, but especially shouldn't work now. Both parties are just, it's like choosing between a turd sandwich and a shit taco. Either way, you're eating poop, not not particularly appetizing for the working class, the vulnerable and marginalized groups here in the US and obviously abroad, because the US is the biggest purveyor of death and destruction in the world by far, whether in terms of different regime change efforts, wars, sanctions, supporting the genocide and ethnic cleansing of the Palestinians now. Again, with $4 billion in military aid the apartheid state of Israel gets each year. And then now they're trying to send them an additional 12 fucking billion. Wow. You know, tens of thousands of people die here in the US because we don't have health care. We have no universal education. We have the world's largest prison system. Our infrastructure's falling apart. So many other things. Those billions of dollars in bombs and drones could be doing to materially improve the lives of the people here in the belly of the beast, particularly the most marginalized and oppressed. Obviously, particularly the Palestinians in Gaza right now, but it's 12 billion in death and destruction going to the apartheid state and a supposed 100 million. And then Biden was talking about how great it is. You know, we got the 20 trucks coming through aid, through the border crossing. I think the Rafah border crossing, right? Wow. On a normal day, 500 would be going through. Not to mention that Gaza has been under a complete blockade for 2 weeks, meaning nothing has got in. So 20 trucks would be one truck for every 100,000 people. As the article on the Electronic Intifada pointed out, it's just a fig leaf to commit more genocide. Israeli officials have even said that. Well, we'll let a little humanitarian aid in so we can continue our ethnic cleansing and our, Nakba efforts. So yeah, fuck the people who have ever said that voting for a Democrat is the lesser of two evils. As Chris Hedges rightfully pointed out, the Democrats are the more effective of two evils. Just look at what the Democrats were able to get done under Clinton. Look at they say never again about genocide. Well, it's fucking happening right now and Democrats are in power. So anyway, it's just some rantings. It's good to verbally decompress and get outside and move around. It's kind of crazy to think about, but this particular natural area used to ride dirt bikes on here back in the day. And now no dirt bikes, but open to bicycles, human feet, horses, which I don't have any problem with horses. I just mean if you're able to, move without assistance, why not use your feet or get on a bike? Why, gotta have a horse toil for you? That's a discussion for another day. Hope this finds you well. Peace, much love. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.